friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Trina, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my setup for the month of July 2024 in my yearly and monthly journal. So today is kind of a bit gloomy, actually. It is super rainy outside, super cloudy, so it's kind of a bit dark actually here in the room, but I don't want to turn on the lights because there's going to be shadow happening with like the tripod arm that I have here for the camera. So I will hopefully be able to fix the lighting in post once I edit this video. But in any case, let's begin. I am filming this on June 21st. It is the 21st today, and I wanted to like film this early and put this out early because I'm thinking of a lot of stuff to film for the month of July that I need to get done and schedule, because in the month of July next month I am going to go back to work, and I am pretty much excited for it. The 3 months that I have after surgery is up, and I'm actually excited to do so, but that also means that all of the projects and all of the planning that I have to do for the month of July has to be filmed early for you guys. So we're going to flip through the month of June first so that I could show you what's up. Since it's the 21st, I don't think that this is like set in stone. I will still have like a few bits and pieces here to add to the end of June. I do have like my book review sort of situation here. The front sheet is like all the 5-star books that I've read, which is only 2. I am still in the middle of one more book that I am predicting to be a 5-star. So if ever, I might add an entry here of what that book is, and then at the back here are all of like my non-5-star books. I kind of wanted to do like Red Rising as a 5-star, but then again, I'm like thinking about it whether or not I still keep it as a 4.5 or as a 5-star. But in Goodreads, since we don't do half scores or half stars, I rated it as a 5-star in Goodreads. So this is my theme for the month of June, all of like the sushi cats, because I tend to do like June themes as anything that my mom likes, and she likes sushi, so I decided to just use up all of the stuff that are in my stash, not buy anything new, and just mix and match different sticker sets. Here we have our calendar, which is not that much busy. I did use like sticky note, like highlighter stuff here that we use for like highlighting books if we don't want to use like highlighters or markers in our pages. I don't really like using them anymore in my books. When I read them, I usually tend to just use highlighter, so I'm repurposing them and using them as like dividers for my calendar. And then in this part here, I didn't really find any use for this page, which is supposed to be a brain dump page. I just put here like the project that I'm doing. This is my face Scaramouche blanket that I'm doing. I've been doing this for like the past few months now, and I'm at the very end of the project. I just need the border, and I'm not sure actually if I'm going to finish the border before June ends, but I think I'm able to, because anytime I'm doing the blanket, I am listening to the audiobook of whatever book that I am reading, or like listening to for that matter, as of the moment. So it kind of works out. Like I listen to like 3 hours and spend some time crocheting like for 3 hours and then stop. And then in this month as well, I did bake 2 types of stuff like food. I kind of failed my egg tarts. I made egg tarts for my dad for Father's Day because that is his favorite dessert. However, I kind of failed the dough. It's my first time baking, so like this is my first time like not using like boxed desserts, like pre-mixed dessert. Like I made this from scratch, and it's like it's kind of tough. I have mad respect for bakers, and like this is super mathematics, super chemistry style, and baking is like quite difficult as well as you get into it without like learning anything or like have any materials other than your measuring stuff. So I did do that, and I also baked a batch of chocolate chip cookies that are from scratch as well. And I noticed that once you baked it in the consistency that I followed off of like a Instagram reels, her cookies look so chewy, while when I made mine, it's sort of like crumbly. Like my brother actually think that it was like a cookie crumble just with chocolate chips, but it's better cold. Like I didn't like it at first when it was still like hot and like warm, which I for one really like warm cookies, like freshly baked chewy chocolate chips that is very gooey. What I made is like a brick. So I kind of burnt it maybe, but in any case, once it was like taken out from the freezer, I liked it better. So yeah, those are the two stuff that I have baked for the month of June. And here we have our memories page. I did go to like 2 cafes this month. One was with my cousin on the 1st of June. We went to Theos, which is like a cronut and like also cronut cafe, and also like a lot of pastries and also meals. It was quite fine. I taught my cousin how to crochet, or at least attempted to try to teach her how, but she wanted to like have a hook of her own. I wasn't able to provide a hook because I didn't have any spares. So she bought a set for herself, and I sent her like a lot of tutorial videos that she could follow. Next, the other cafe that we went to is a cat cafe. Uno Cat Cafe was pretty fun. I went with my aunt and my brother. It was super rainy when we went, and there was no one else except us. And the cats were super hyper, like the kittens have zoomies. The adult cats like slept all throughout the time that we were there, so we didn't really bother them, but it was super fun. And what else? There is a lot of like milk tea places as well. Like Coco is the new milk tea place that opened, and sadly I don't know if it was like just because I drank chocolate or like whatever is happening there, but after drinking it I kind of got a stomach ache. Maybe because I am actually lactose intolerant. However, I don't get like that much stomach aches anymore because I like trained myself. Like I eat ice cream all the time, I drink milk tea all the time, and I don't get stomach ache. And this is like the first, like, of course it's a new shop, and sometimes their like concoctions and like mixes are like I'm not tolerant yet to their mix, so maybe that's why. But I think the more I will drink there, the more like I will get used to it. But in any case, I did not really find that it was like all that hype. It's like just another milk tea place basically. And the other one is Gongcha, because they have like a Genshin Impact collab with like Jean and Klee cups. I wanted the cups. It's just 40 primos for like 110 pesos. I think it's the cheapest cup that they have. And I just wanted the cups, basically, not necessarily the redemption codes, but it was fun. Gongcha is one of those like milk tea places that has been here for a long time, and I don't go to. The only time I went to Gongcha was the first time that they opened here, which I believe was before the pandemic. And I had, what did I have that time? That when I tried it, I really did not like it. I think it was like a basic milk tea. This time I actually went for a smoothie instead of a milk tea. I got the Oreo vanilla smoothie shake, and it was super delicious even at 50% sugar. So I went there with my brother, got the Klee cup, he got the Jean cup, and it was super fun. I got a haircut this month. I bought a lot of like Pokemon booster packs. 5 is already a lot, so I'm saying that it is a lot. I got 2 Twilight Masquerade, the newest set in like Miniso. Actually, I was surprised that they got like blisters in Miniso, so I got 2 there. And then I got 3 Polyan Fates in Toys R Us, and I didn't get any hits except an Ogrepon EX and a Shiny Pidgey, which is kind of sad. I wasn't as lucky this month as I was like in the past, but I did manage actually to pull a Rayleigh parallel set card from a One Piece set that my brother bought from Toys R Us as well, and we actually sold it. We already sold that card, and it was fun. It was like getting our money back, and it was exciting. I noticed that when it comes to me and opening like booster packs and cards and such, the joy of it is like pulling the cards. It's like gacha addiction all at the same time. But I did enjoy it, and we got our money back, which is also a good sign. And then in this month, I also like started watching anime again. I finally kicked the slump of me watching anime, and so I started with Dungeon Meshi. Really love that anime. It's like my new favorite fantasy anime that is gourmet. And also watch Mickey and Dally. I did watch a few like movies with my brother during Independence Day, which was a holiday that he has no work, so we watched like Tarot and Rebel Moon. And then I have here a list of all of the anime that I was planning to watch for the month of June. Like I picked out some, and I like this style actually of like doodling all of the letters, like making it all bubble letters, and then once I have finished watching it, I will highlight it in like a marker or a highlighter, and this is fun. I really enjoyed, like, this is more enjoyable to me to check off rather than just check off or like mark it off as finish watching. This is more interactive, so I'm going to bring this idea to the next month, hopefully to motivate me to like watch and maybe also read a lot of the books that I have been reading for the month. And as for my book TBR related thing, I'm going to film that later. I haven't filmed it yet as I'm filming this video, so that's going to be for another time. So I'm not going to include my TBR for the moment in this video. So I hope you look forward to that video. So we're going to go to the month of July here in this page. I actually cheated a little bit and have already set up my calendar as well as some of the titles here, just because I was like, I have these tendencies wherein like if I'm super sad, I want to like be organized. So I decided to just start with this, and this is like mostly like the tedious parts when it comes to like my setups anyway. These are like the monotonous things, like the titles, the calendar, and what I wanted to film is like the decorating part. So I already put in my calendar, my anime and books page here. So I did not do like this page here, nor did I do this page. I decided to just fuse my anime and books in one page and not do this anymore because I don't use this page at all. And the memories here. I did a little bit of lyrics there, which is fun. So I also put here quests. I called my to-do list, like my major monthly to-do list, as quests, and I'm going to do this similarly to what I did here. Whenever I have a to-do list, I will bubble letter it, and then if I finish doing the task, I'm going to color it with highlighter. And so for the theme that I'm going for the month of July, I don't know. I am like looking in my stash last night, preparing for this, and I had no clue what I am going to do because everything now is like mismatched. So I'm just going to deal with it and do another blue spread. I've been doing a lot of blue colors in the months. Like, this is not necessarily blue, this is orange and green. I do have like a bit of like blues and greens here. Like, this is a blue spread. So I'm going to do another blue spread because that's basically all that is left in my stash. And what I want to do for this month is use up like these stickers. Like, these are like zodiac celestial stickers, sticker flakes that I have, like space related. I am super into Red Rising Saga recently, so I really want to like do sort of like a spacey sci-fi, but also like constellations related spread. So these are all blue and yellow, so I'm going to pull blue and yellow stuff and also a little bit of green from my stash, and I think this is all that is left from that color scheme. And fun enough, because I found this is actually from like an old calendar, pocket calendar that I had back when I was still in college, and I threw the pages but kept like the front here. I don't know if this was a Hallmark calendar, pocket calendar, but July here is also like that blue, so I'm going to use it, and it was quite perfect. So these are the materials that I'm going to be using. I'm going to talk to you after I do the setup and the decorating, and yeah, I will leave you guys to the music. some reason, I am so happy that I timed this filming properly, that when I stopped talking and like did the setup while you guys are listening to the music, I was actually listening to the hammering of the construction site that's on like beside our house. So luckily, once I finish, they also hopefully are finished as well. But here is the finished spreads. I kind of liked it. Do not call me out for like why am I using Scorpio here. I don't know why. I believe this is Scorpio. I don't know why, but my brain kind of like, oh, that must be Cancer or something. But no, that's not Cancer, that's Scorpio. So I already stuck it down before I like searched for if it was really like Cancer month. But so it was supposed to be Cancer and then Leo, which I have here, but I don't have like the Cancer sticker left. So that is that. I do enjoy this actually. It's quite fun. It's quite simple. It's like bringing me back to when I was still in college and I don't know what else to do other than put like little bit of like sparkles and stars on blank spaces just to make it look busy. So this is like nostalgic in a way of how I do my old like collages. And here we have like my calendar as well as my animes and books. Before ending this video, I'm going to take you along with me. I have like my to watch list, like pick out like the anime that I want to watch. I haven't done this in like a long time. Like I think April was the last time I did this, but we're going to do that once like I finish flipping through all of the pages. I do have like a bunch of like people here that are reading from the same sticker set, so I was like, this is kind of perfect. And then here is like my memories and highlights page. I actually found like a cat like in the moonlight, and it's giving me cat vibes, the Cats the musical, like the musical theater vibes, and that's why I put like the quote here. I actually put the quote before I even found the sticker in my stash, so it was kind of perfect. So I'm going to leave like a lot of blank spaces in here because probably because I like not I did not put like the brain dump situation here. I might put some of the info that I would usually tend to put in my brain dump, like gacha pulls, card pulls, baking stuff or creating stuff projects and such. I might put it in here if like nothing really is going on for the month of July. So that's why I'm leaving a lot of blank spaces. And now we're going to pull some anime titles for like to populate this page. I'm just going to pull a couple because whatever it is that I have not finished here, I will forward it to the next month. That is like the plan that I'm going to do moving forward when it comes to my anime watching. I am actually planning on watching like Backflip the movie later, so we'll see if I'm able to get a copy or something. But I'm going to cheat a little bit with this. Like this is all of the, not all actually, but these are the titles that I have here for like the anime that are on my to watch list in my anime list app. But I cheated a little bit yesterday and actually picked out prematurely like these are the titles that I want to get done like within this month. But to be perfectly honest, I do not remember what are in here. Like I picked it out but like did not register in my brain what it was. But I was like picking out all of the stuff that like I know I am in the mood for this month. So we're going to pick out like 8 in here. And I do have like my genres here on what the paper is. So I'm going to just pick out at random. I don't know if like I know that I'm in the mood for all of these, but I'm just still going to pick out 8 from this. Like randomly, not looking. 2, 3. Ooh, that was lavender. We have a slice of life. We have a fantasy. Another fantasy. I'm not actually looking. Oop, that dropped, so we're going to take that. 2, 4, 6, 2 more. Like if I'm not going to get a blue, I'm going to pick out a blue. Nope, another fantasy. We're going to pick out the blue. We're going to pick that one. 2, 4, 6, 8. First one is You and Me. It is a shonen anime. I believe You and Me is like twins, I guess. I just saw it and it's like very wholesome, like shonen, I guess. I don't know. It's like 2 twin brothers. And I was interested in the art style when I saw this, so I am quite excited to watch. Call of the Night. Call of the Night is, I believe, a shonen. I can't remember if it was like the vampire ones. Like I will, as I call out all of the titles here, I'm going to show a photo of the like the poster of the anime. And next we have here Goblin Slayer Season 2. I really like the first season of Goblin Slayer. I have been like DNFing a lot of fantasy, isekai fantasies recently. Like I no longer want to watch Shield Hero. I no longer want to watch Jobless Reincarnation because I hate it so much. I also no longer am watching That Time I Reincarnated as a Slime. I don't know. just not in the mood for it, but it's still in my to watch list. But the first two that I mentioned, I literally just DNF'd it. Next we have is, I believe this is a movie, not sure. Fate Grand Order, Realm of the Round Table. This is like the Knights of the Round Table part. I have not watched that yet. I was getting around to it, so it's the perfect time to watch another movie in order to like add it to my 20 animated movies for 2024 list. Next is Shigofumi, Letters from the Departed. I believe this is like a messenger adventure fantasy wherein there is this main character who delivers letters to like families of the ones who have like died in military, I guess. I'm not sure. But that is like, I was super interested in this when I saw just the poster and the title. So this is like a title pick, basically. Next, we have a lavender one. This is a slice of life comedy, and this is the Yuzuki family's 4 sons. Kind of like childcare, coming of age story as well of this family of boys and like their lives. And this was like a new one. I think this is like recent. I'm not sure if it's a 2024 release or a 2023 release. Next, we have Here's White, which is action. Oh, I wanted to watch this. It's Blade of the Immortal. Not knowing what it is, but I know that this is like kind of popular. And the last one is the blue mystery suspense that we picked out last. Inspector, season 2. Inspector is like, what is this again? Like detective sort of situation wherein they go through these cases, and most of them are because of like spirits, ghosts, and yokai, and they are like exorcising them or trapping them or whatever, and gotten around to it, even though I've known that Inspector season 2 has been out for quite a while, and I have seen it in YouTube, so like I should have gotten around to it. So these are the 8 titles that we have here for our anime picks for July, which is exciting. Little bit of everything that I enjoy, and I'm going to return these ones back into this pot so that we're going to pick out like next time on August. So I'm going to clear this out, and I'm going to write all of these titles like off camera, just so that this video won't be as long as it is already, and I'm just going to keep it like that, just so we know. And then that is it for today's video. Thank you so much again for hanging out with me today as we set up our plans for the month of July. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. So until then, guys, take care and